Hey guys, FunctionBuilt-Aquatics. This is our 20-gallon Paludarium. This is the land portion of the tank. We're not doing the bottom portion. We're gonna get up close, show you and tell you what the plants are, and hopefully we can get to the flower part. And the flowers are actually amazing. We actually got them from IKEA, which is the cool thing. So first thing we want to show you is our ficus. We've had this for 2 years in this tank now, and it's been growing perfectly. You can see that it used to be the size of my foot, which is a 6.5, and now it's like way past that, growing higher than the tank's supposed to go. And yeah, I really think this plant's interesting because it looks like a tree. And next we have our elephant ear, which is pretty cool. It's grown perfectly in the last year that we put it in here, and it loves this tank. It roots down into the foam, which is a cool thing, and sometimes wraps around the driftwood. And I think that's pretty neat because this plant doesn't grow too big, doesn't grow too small. It's the perfect size for this tank. And then we have pothos and more elephant ears. And then the flowers, which what are they called?
These are the orchids that we got from IKEA, Nate.
Amazing that the orchids are growing perfectly from IKEA. I think it's pretty neat that they like this thing.
This is one of our hidden beehive aqua balls. So this is one of 2 that we have in this tank for not only filtration, but also to get that water current that the white cloud minnows and the Schistora species of loach that we keep in this tank. You can actually see one of the loaches.
Showing out right there.
Right there.
You just went to go hide?
No, he's actually still there. He's still out in the open.
Oh yeah, I see him. He thinks he's all camouflage.
Hey Nate, talk about the baby's tears.
Oh, the baby's tears. They're actually really cool. They
seem to have grown longer rather than short and spread out because of the lack of light. That they're not getting as much light in this tank as they typically would like. They seem to have grown out more and projected their stems and their leaves, right, Nate?
Yeah, that's the good thing.
And here's another one of the pretty orchids that we have in this tank.
That was like a perfect view of that orchid.
Yeah, it came out really nice. I love these flowers.
That is awesome.
That's sweet.
That's going to be our new wallpaper for our channel.
And this is a terrestrial version of golden baby's tears right here that we have grown in this tank. And that was the first one we planted. And I have just put some of that golden baby's tears and this driftwood where the orchid and the elephant ear are growing from a pot that's actually buried in this driftwood.
Yeah. You can see some of the color from the pot. If you look hard enough, you can see it.
Let's take a step back and do a little video of the white clouds cruising around. So there's about 35 to 40 white cloud mountain minnows in this tank, and 2 red-tail Schistora loaches that are actually doing really well in this tank. I like the cooler temperatures. I like the higher water flow and then the higher oxygen. I have a air stone buried in here just to get a little bit more dissolved oxygen in the water.
Yeah, because sometimes the white cloud minnows do not, and I mean when you buy white cloud minnows, do not keep them in unoxygenated water because they will actually not do well at all. They need oxygen in their water.
Yep, they need a lot of oxygen. So this tank has, the plants are literally growing, I would say, a good maybe geez,
Feet.
2+, about 2 foot out of the top of the tank. And
there's this one unidentified plant that we don't know what it's called. If you guys know what it's called, please say it in the comments below.
yeah, it's the red, green one in the back.
Yeah.
I know it's identifiable, but I just don't remember the name of it. In regards to the lighting for this tank, we're using two 6500 Kelvin 75 watt CFL bulbs and a Zoom Ed reptile fixture. And then for my accent lighting, to do a staggered lighting, I have a daylight and actinic LED strip.
Now, you can pick up one of these at PetSmart. They're waterproof. They work really well.
So this is the 20-gallon Paludarium, and if you like what you see, please subscribe. If you have any questions, put some questions in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. Ron and Nate from FunctionBuilt-Aquatics. We're out of here.
Bye.
See you.